Meadowbrook Golf Course is located at 8025 Country Club Drive in Gardner, North Carolina. It was originally founded in 1959 as one of the first African American country clubs. It includes 121 acres, a pond, and a clubhouse. St. Augustine University later purchased it and used it as their golf course. Recently, the town of Gardner purchased it from them and will be transforming it into a recreation facility.
So there's obviously lots of ways and lots of different paths that Gardner could take with this land, but we are proposing to Gardner Parks Recreation Cultural Resources that they develop a major racket sports complex. We believe that there is an opportunity here with no racket sports centers quite like this being anywhere nearby. So our proposal is that they build 24 outdoor tennis courts, 8 indoor tennis courts, 12 racquetball courts, 8 outdoor pickleball courts, and 14 table tennis sets, which will attract people from all over who play many different forms of racket sports to come to this one central location to participate, to play, and to compete.
Short-term goals would be to create a high-quality racket sports complex, promote and encourage the community to participate in racket sports, and establish a trail around the perimeter complex for recreation running. The long-term goals would be to host high school tennis regionals and states and host a major 5K. Some strengths would be that there is access to grants and taxpayer dollars, it's an easy drive from Gardner and Clayton, and the land has great history. Some weaknesses would be that Gardner's infrastructure might not be able to support such major events, and the costs are so high for building the actual complex that the agency would be in the red for a while. Some opportunities would be that there are not many racket sports facilities in the area, so this would be unique, and it would create new jobs for the people of Gardner. Some threats would be that deforestation could occur during the building process of the facility, and disapproval of the African American community of the destruction of the historic Meadowbrook Golf Course.
So for our market data, our main target is sports clubs, leagues, and teams, so that they can use our courts and facilities for regular practice use, tournaments, and events. And we also want to market towards high schools in the local community so they can use our courts and facilities to practice regularly for matches and tournaments. We also would like for community and corporate organizations to be able to use our facilities, whether it's for large events or for fundraisers. We think it would be a really great space to use. Also for the general public, just for recreation and leisure. Our market strategies are, we would have a website where people could see our amenities that we offer, and also the tournaments and programs that are going on through our facility. Also social media to promote the events and programs that we have and kind of make a brand for Meadowbrook Racket Sports Complex. We would also utilize the local media and broadcasting such as radio, television, and the local newspaper. And also the coaching community, so the programs that we have coming through, whether it's USTA or other tennis or racquetball, ping pong.
For Meadowbrook Racket Sports Complex, the major sources of income are going to be from court reservations, where people will reserve the courts to use for rec leagues or for their own personal use. It'll also come from private lessons, where instructors and teachers will use the courts to teach, and then part of their profits will go towards Meadowbrook as a fee. And then tournaments will also be a huge revenue source, because people will pay to use the courts and the facilities, the indoor and outdoor facilities, and we'll get money from that. And people will use the concessions on the inside, and will also be an actual economic generator for Gardner itself. And then also the pro shop will be a source of income. For expenses, the salaries for full-time staff will be probably the most expensive part, along with maintenance of the facilities. And then also part-time staff will be a large expense for. And so really the biggest economic generator and thing that's going to be beneficial to Meadowbrook Racket Sports Complex is the urban sprawl of Raleigh currently. People are being pushed out into the surrounding areas and towns like Gardner. And so the more people equals more money. And so the more people that come to Gardner or the surrounding areas, like Angier and Holly Springs and places that are close enough to be used, then the more the complex will be used and the more money will be generated.